Good evening. I am here. It is 12:26 on Monday, January 8th, 2024. It's still weird to say that. Hey, I'm here. Hey everyone. Hey Celine. Hey No URL. Hey Ephraim. I've been gone. Well, I mean, it's still louder than I would like it to be. Actually, it might be just because of the monitoring on my end. There we go. That should be good. Maybe one more notch. There we go. One more. No, actually, it's too much. There we go. Chilling while coding. Nice. Rest of the message is Choco Lego. Alright, hey, so I've been gone the usual weekend. You know your FF6 is your favorite Final Fantasy game, right? No, I don't. Why? Stone, black screen. Hey, Stone. Yeah, black screen. Also, hey, happy birthday. Or happy, was it today or was it yesterday? I can't remember now. I just want to, no problem. Yesterday. Okay. I couldn't remember. This weekend's been a blur. So, yeah, I've been gone, the normal amount of time. Coding, you doing a different coding, cry. Yeah. School's starting. Hey, so, again, I've been gone since Friday. Same as always, Friday, Saturday, I don't usually stream. I spent most of this weekend sleeping. I was in bed, just kind of napping. I have not changed my clothes this whole weekend. I have not showered since Friday morning. That's gross. It sounds gross, but, whatever. I've been keeping myself clean. I just haven't taken a shower, and I'm like, whatever. Because I've been in bed. I've just been sleeping, honestly. I don't know if it's because my job is stressing me out or if because my brain is just not wired to get back into the swing of things here, but it's just, it is what it is. Hopefully I can swing myself out of that and get into the habit. You've been sick? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Another one of my friends has been sick lately, Fingan. They were here a couple days ago. They were sick over the holidays. But yeah. Spray with the minty soap. Don't worry, I will shower. I'll shower tomorrow morning as soon as I wake up, like I usually do before work. Only a sans version like at the back of your hand, beaten it countless times, also trans metaphor Terra true, and also, yeah, I mean, truth be told, yeah, the different versions of FF6 don't really have much of it. Like, you could still, like, if you play the Pixel Remaster, you would know how to beat it. You would be able to do all of that without any problems at all. Though to be fair, I think the Pixel Remasters are all closer to the originals than, like, the re-releases have been. Yeah, so I'm gonna get to that in a second, actually. Don't worry. So, I had this muted, even though it was disabled. Okay, okay. So I didn't really do a ramble for like the last week. I did like a short one. Not a ton has happened since New Year's. Nessie came over for the weekend. We hung out Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We got sushi. We had finger food. We rang in the New Year together, and we just hung out. I got my I got some stuff in the mail. It was really fun. And yeah, that's kind of it. Like the last week, outside of those two streams, has just been me working. And other stuff, like I've just, things have kind of gone back to normal, but I'm also just going very sluggishly, so things are kind of going slow. I'm sleeping a lot more. I'm just resting a lot. Resting a lot this weekend. I haven't been sleeping like shit during the week, and I don't know if that's why I'm sleeping more on the weekend. I gotta work on that. Yeah. Welcome to the club, exactly. No one gets any sleep anymore. So I'm kind of thinking, like, I don't really have a ton to, like, actually bring up. Like, I thought I'd have more to say. I will say, though, between Friday and now, I did watch through the live-action One Piece. Excellent. As someone who's kind of into One Piece and watches the dub, but, like, hasn't kept up with, like... I keep up with the dub on TV. I don't watch I don't watch it on Crunchyroll or whichever service it's on. So, I have an interest in One Piece, and I've enjoyed what I've watched of it, which is a lot. I want to say that I've watched a lot. I've watched from, like, the end of Skypiea up through Thriller Bark, and I've watched from the post-time skip up to where the dub on TV currently is, which I think is... They're not at Punk Hazard. They're at the next area, the next place, with Do Flamenco. Again, but there's big chunks of it I've missed. So yes, I did watch the whole live-action thing over the weekend, all 8 hours of it. Watched 3 hours on Friday. 3 hours yesterday and 2 hours today. It was good. I will say it doesn't feel like 8 hours spent watching that. It felt very... The pacing was, obviously the pacing had to be very fast. to be like an entire season in 8 hours. It was good though. The casting choices were perfect. Everyone did such a good job on that show, and I'm glad it's getting a second season. Yeah, I spaced things out. Not a ton, but like enough. Today I only had the last 2 episodes to watch, and I think the last 2 days I watched 3 episodes each. When I said on Friday night that I was going to start it, I had already watched 2 episodes by the time I went to bed. It was very good. It was very good. Buggy's actor felt like he was channeling Ryan Reynolds. Yes, and you know what? It worked. It worked very well. A lot of people, my brother especially, they're all like, Buggy's actor's like one of the best actors in the show, and I have to agree. He's just very, like, it fits his personality very well. I loved everything about it. There was very few, if any, like, complaints I would have about the show. Definitely less so than Yu Yu Hakusho live action, which it's kind of a different beast. I would put live action Yu Yu Hakusho on the same kind of genre as live action Ace Attorney, which I mentioned in the review that I did a few weeks ago of that. But they're both fun watches. Haven't actually seen live action Cowboy Bebop and definitely don't plan on it after how badly it's reviewed. That being said, in terms of my Netflix queue right now, I think I only have 2 things left. I want to watch Captain Laserhawk, which is that Ubisoft Far Cry Blood Dragon show, which is actually just like a massive crossover between a bunch of their properties. Has Rayman in it. So that's cool. Captain Laserhawk was so great. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. And also, Netflix has started a weekly release of Delicious in Dungeon, or Dungeon Meshi, or whatever it's called. I have heard nothing but good things about that show, about that manga, about that series in general, so I want to watch it. It's going to be a weekly release, which means I'm going to have to wait a week to see the rest, but, you know, whatever. I'm already resubbed to Netflix anyway for another month, especially since Sonic Prime is coming out this month as well, so when that comes out, I'm going to be watching that. It's weird how quickly Sonic Prime feels like it's coming out, even though it's really just been, like, 2 halves of one season, and now Season 2, which is actually Season 3, but, you know, it is what it is. Checked it out because of the Rayman Cowgirl meme at Binge It All. Oh yeah, I've seen the Cowgirl scene. I'm looking forward to watching the whole thing. I've heard it's a lot more nuanced and interesting than you know, you would make it out to be, based on the idea. I also have Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon and never played or streamed it, and I kind of want to. So that might be a stream for the future. Sorry, just got a message. Just checking it out. Okay. Now you got a reason to, yeah. So... Oh, right. Final Fantasy. Before we move on to tonight's things. Yesterday was the Final Fantasy XIV Japanese Fan Fest. They revealed more information. They pretty much blew the lid off the Dawn Trail stuff after kind of hiding it close to their chest for the last half a year. It's hard to believe, too. Like, what was it, July, August, when they revealed Dawn Trail? And now it's already January. It's coming out this summer. As you know, I am nowhere near being able to play that, so we're not going to be getting to that content for a long time. That said, the trailer does look good. I love the music. I love that song in the trailer. I finally see the beauty of FF14 butt rock, because there's a lot of it in that game, and we have not heard much of it yet. I guess we kind of have through Theater Rhythm. Man, Theater Rhythm. By the way, I've said this before. Game of the year for 2023 for me. Definitely enjoyed that and went back to it more than any other game. But yeah, they revealed the full trailer for it. They revealed like a bunch of new stuff regarding like hub worlds, areas, raids, which I don't give a crap about raids right now. I'm still in the Realm Reborn, so I don't care. They did reveal the second new class though, which is called Pictomancer, which actually relates back to Final Fantasy VI music. Now that I'm playing it, it relates back to Final Fantasy VI because it's actually the class that Realm introduced to the series, the little painter girl. Essentially what it's going to be is it's going to involve like painting the enemies, painting landscapes and such, and you're just going to be able to do various things with it. It's going to be a casting magic DPS class, which is what Black Mage is, which is good because I've been told that Black Mage is not super fun to play at higher levels. It apparently gets very complicated. So maybe when I get to Dawn Trail eventually, I'll switch over to Pictomancer. I've actually been thinking about how I want to handle the classes going forward, because there are 5 jobs that I would like to play over the course of the game. And I'm thinking that each expansion I'll switch off to another job. Monk at one point, Bard at one point, Astrologian at one point, and then Gunbreaker at one point. Astrologian and Gunbreaker are expansion classes, but it doesn't matter because I'm not switching classes till I get to the expansions anyway. So, we'll see. And then when I get to Dawn Trail, maybe I'll switch to Pictomancer if it's better at that point than Black Mage. Maybe. Again, we'll have to see. But yeah, it's making me excited to play 14 again. I think at the rate I'm going, or at the rate things are going right now, it looks like this is going to be a pretty dry year for games for now. Outside of possibly Persona 3, which is next month. Final Fantasy, as I mentioned, I'm not going to be able to do Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I do not have a PS5. I'm not getting one. I'm going to wait for the Steam release, so it's going to be at least another year before you see it. That said, I will do Crisis Core at some point this year, just to make up for that. I know I did Intermission earlier, last year. In, was it October? Wow. No, it was November. It was right before Mario RPG came out. So that's what's on the schedule there. But again, if things get kind of dry this year, I might go back to 14. At the very least, I want to try to finish A Realm Reborn this year. This month, that won't be happening because I got other stuff to play, and because the patch is about to come out, which means it's going to be flooded. And obviously, when Dawn Trail comes out, I probably won't be playing it for a good, 2 months, while people, because the first month, people are going to be flooding it to play through the game, and then the second month, people are going to be flooding it to play the Raid series, because they're going to wait a month to introduce it. So, if it comes out in, July or August, expect me to not return to the game until probably, September, October, depending on what's going on. I don't know, but I might play it before then. We'll see. I might try it next month. And that's what's going on there. As for other stuff going on, Pokemon is getting its update this week. I will return to the game this week. I have finished most of the Pokedex in Blueberry Academy. We'll finish that up. We'll do some extra stuff. I'll look into what else there is to do. If there's just, battling and stuff at the end, rematches and stuff with no particular dialogue or story beats, I'll probably just not do it on stream. But anything that is worth it, because I haven't done Perim's side quest at all yet, and that's probably the last thing you're supposed to do. So we'll get back to that later this week. Next Terra Raid is Flying Terra Blaziken. I know, and I have to do that. I have to get a 7-star Terra Raid Pokemon to get the Mightiest mark, because there's a trainer in the DLC that wants to see a Pokemon with that mark, and that's the only way to get it. So we'll be doing that. This week might actually be a little lighter on streams. I might take a night or two off, maybe tomorrow. Because originally I was thinking last minute of crapping out today and just doing this tomorrow. But I might not be here tomorrow or Thursday. We'll see. Or Thursday. I don't know yet. Wednesday will likely be the DLC finale for Pokemon. Or will likely be the next DLC. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. The thing is, again, my weekends are kind of messed up right now, and I'm going to try to hopefully get that back on track so I can get things done on the weekend and spend more time streaming. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's going on there. I don't have a ton else to say right now, so I might as well just jump into the next part of the stream, which, as you can probably guess by the fact that there's a blank screen here, it's not going to be a game yet. So give me 1 second. Booba stream? No. Okay. Listen. Actually, you know what? Good. It's good that you mentioned that because it just unlocked another 5 minutes of this ramble. Yes, I want to do a Booba stream. I know it's tacky. I know it's playing the Twitch meta in quotation marks. I don't know how well it's gonna go. I don't know what to do during it. I would like it to be something on the level of a Jabroni Mike stream, where he does something really stupid and sticks with the bit the whole time. The idea is that I would be doing a stream, shirtless, with my tits on, the big ones, and yeah, I would just be doing that. And because the rules say, as long as it's covered, as long as the under part is covered, and the nipples are not visible, it's good. And also, that only, again, I don't think they're not talking about fake ones, they're talking about real ones, so, where's the line blurred on that one? Either way, it should be fine. I would love to do that stream. I don't know what I would do during that stream, but we'll see. I would rather it not be like a model stream, which I should have labeled this one Macaw Models, because that's what I'm going to do tonight. I should have labeled it that, but, yeah, I'll do that at some point. I don't know. People are still doing it, so it should be fine, but I don't know when I'm going to do it. I want it to kind of be a different stream, like a special stream. Speaking of, though, this is a bit of a news going around, and this is, again, in regards to Twitch's policies. So, if you've seen Twitter, Vinny Vinesauce got banned for 3 days because he showed a fan animation, and the animation had, like, simulated fellatio in it, which, it wasn't real. It was a fictional character shoving a pickle in their mouth, and it had the word cock written, like, next to it. Yeah, if you look, he's streaming on YouTube right now. That's why he's not on Twitch tonight, because he got banned from Twitch for a week. He had to appeal it down to 3 days, which I find is really stupid. And again, it's he stated multiple times, like, look, I haven't watched this. It's a thing for me. I don't want to ruin the surprise and just want to watch it on stream. And it wasn't even, like, yeah, it was graphic, but, like, it was not outwardly, like, it wasn't straight up, like, porn. It was implied. It's really silly. I think the fact that Twitch's mods have to manually review it to choose to ban him is kind of, like, I don't know. Maybe it is an automatic ban thing. I don't know. Maybe it is automatic. But the fact that they banned him at all is kind of stupid. It makes me worry because Twitch's rules keep Twitch nudes allowed unless you're a filthy gamer. No, it's not even that nudes are allowed. They do ban people if you're nude. If you're in a hot tub, it's a different story because, like, if you have to wear a bathing suit. Mega Stupid ain't the only one that's done it. Yeah. Again, it's more the issue is that Twitch keeps changing the rules and they keep bending them without being very clear about them. And then they keep, like, saying, like, oh, well, we changed the policy here. And then the policy doesn't cover, like, the nuance that's needed for these situations. And it's unfortunate. And I'm not super happy with them. I have my own hopes and dreams regarding Twitch, which are never going to come true, by the way, but whatever. That's not the point. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard for the talented artists on this platform. Again, like Vinny or Germa or Jabroni Mike, because Mike's very, he does that kind of stuff all the time. It's hard. Also, I'm sorry if I keep peeking. I have the mic turned up more than usual. It's hard for creatives to thrive on this platform, and I'm not saying that I'm the most creative person out there, but it's hard because the rules keep changing. What's allowed, what you're allowed to do to push the envelope, it keeps changing, and it's just sucky. It's just sucky. And I know Vinny, Vinny will be fine. Vinny will absolutely be fine. So it's all good, but it's a ridiculous situation, and it shouldn't have happened. And anyway, that's my 20-minute rant for Sunday night / Monday morning. By the way, did you know I really don't want to go to work tomorrow? I really, 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 really don't. I really want to quit that job. I know tomorrow's gonna be hell too, because the Mondays are always the short staff day, and I'm sure the new person we brought on isn't gonna be working Mondays. They're probably working Tuesday through Saturday. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it. Anyway, I'm gonna stop this now, and we're gonna move on to our first segment here. Yeah. I was going to go into more detail about that, but no, we'll just move on. Oops, meant to fade that song out. Shit.